Welcome back, everybody, to Ultimate CNFT. Mike, aka Mr. Ultimate, here with you today, and we're talking once again about SpeedThrone. I've got a lot of information to share with you in this particular video. This is the second time this project has been featured on my channel. There is a reason for that. The team is incredible. The tech is amazing. The art speaks for itself. The community is absolutely fantastic. And we've got some alpha to drop in this video, including the mint date and the mint price for this upcoming alpha series. Now, before we jump into all of the information, I'd like to give a shout out to the team. Thank you for your donations, you guys. I've got 15 whitelists to give away for this upcoming mint. I also have 3 post-minted NFTs from the alpha series, and I have 1 prime car. Now, all of these things are going to be for my tier 3 paid subscription membership club members. If you want to know more about all the giveaways I do right here on Ultimate CNFT, you got to come join my Discord and you can find out all the information you need. But let's get ready, because I'm going to give you everything you need to know to get ready for what SpeedThrone is about to bring to the Cardano NFT space right now. All right, you ready to get into all things SpeedThrone? Here we go, check it out. So the total membership here on the Discord is 3,736. Also a very active Twitter account. Links to everything you need to know will be in the description box below. So this is for the Alpha series coming up. We're gonna talk a little bit about the Prime series as well. We're gonna focus right now on this Alpha series. So we've got a supply of 5,000 total NFTs for this Alpha series. Now the mint price is to be announced, but we're actually here to announce that today right here on Ultimate CNFT. Now, your mint price is going to be a total of 99 ADA per NFT. And if you ask me, in my personal opinion, that is a huge discount. The tech and everything involved, the game that's being built, I'm actually pretty wowed about that. I'm very humbled to be able to deliver this information to you. And yes, full disclosure, right here on Ultimate CNFT, I hold a lot of prime cars. I will be minting a lot of these Alpha Series NFTs. I'm very, very excited about it. In a few minutes here on the channel, I will be going over some tech that will be announced first and foremost in this video and posted right here in your wonderful community for SpeedThrone. So the mint date is going to be February 2nd, 2023. We got a couple weeks now to get ready for all the things that you need to know. And you know, there's one thing I want to go over here before we jump into this next portion of the video. And also, we will be looking at the action on the prime cars, and we will be discussing everything that being a prime car owner gets you and why you'd probably want to be involved in that as well. But I'd like to talk about a couple of announcements here. And because this shows to me a level of professionalism. Now I'm going to go ahead and put my personal spin on this, because there's a lot of new people coming into the CNFT space all the time. What you guys need to know is that when you're looking into a project, there are so many things you're looking for. You're looking for a community, you're looking for quality, you're looking for leadership in the team, but you're also looking for some of the finer details like this. Now come with me and check this out. All right, we're going to go over the latest announcements within this Discord channel, and really what it is that I want to share with you. Besides the information in each individual announcement here, I want you to pay attention to the way that they're designed. For those of you who are new to the space, and for those of you who are veterans and degens like a lot of us here, pay attention to these details. Pay attention to the way that they are put together and the way that they are easily digestible, and how you can just basically be very user-friendly within each announcement. I'm telling you here from my own experience that these things are thought about. These things are intentional, and it takes a level of understanding how to deliver to a community to get things done right. This is a perfect example, and it gets me excited because I love to share these things. So that being said, let's take a look at some of these announcements. Very, very important here to share with you guys. The visuals of the Alpha Series car will look, according to this announcement here, exactly as they will appear inside the game. That's phenomenal, because the art and the tech and the layering with this video, the way it's done, is incredible. Each car will also belong to a faction, and the designs on the car will reflect the faction that the car belongs to. All the other traits, special item, driver, engine class, and handling, which we will be talking about more here in a few minutes, are assigned randomly. So apart from the rarity of each trait, there is an inherited randomness involved in the strength of the factions based on what the cars and the traits will end up getting. So let's just take a look at the art here. Look at everything. Look at the detail. Look at the light, the reflection. the 3D rendering. It's absolutely incredible. It does speak for itself. I will be sharing a lot more of these with you here as this video progresses. But let's move on here. We're also going to talk about some of the driver integrations and the way that they are embracing the Cardano community as a whole, which you know right here on UltimateCNFT. I love to see people working together. Huge high marks for that. Next announcement, as some of you have already noted, our Prime Series collection has been approved by non-ape NFTs that can be staked in frames to earn society. Another example of integration within the CNFT community itself here. So get ready for the ultimate unveiling of the Alpha Series NFT collection. That's the video that you're watching right here, right now on UltimateCNFT. So this gaming NFT collection, to our knowledge, is among the first CNFT collections that is fully animated and features algorithmically assembled digital art with more than 160 unique traits that is packed into racing kits. We will be talking about those in depth here in just a minute. Each NFT will contain the car, driver, engine, and other in-game utility items. But that's not all. This collection also holds the key to unlocking the mysterious lore of the SpeedThrone game. I'll play some of these videos for you guys a little bit later. Last one that I want to mention for you guys here. Actually, there's a couple more. Forgive me. All speedsters are eligible for the pre-sale of the upcoming Alpha Series. Can now submit their wallets. Now, these are the details I'm talking about here, keeping you guys up to date on what you need to know. You can submit your wallet in the Submit Your Wallet tab right here channel. If you have either the Prince or the King role, this channel will become visible once you get either of the above roles. You can manage to upgrade your role. You will need to resubmit your address to have the correct role allocated to your address. Now, these are important because of the mints that are coming up on the Alpha Series. So I love, again, that the founders are basically always here to have your back and instruct you on what you need to do next to stay on top of the relevant information. Note, if you have previously submitted your address for our Prime Series mint, you will have to do it again. So you heard it here, you heard it there. There's no excuses. Make sure you're ready for all the things you need to know. Also, you can go to the role information to find out more about all of these kinds of things. Now, this is one that we're going to jump around here for a second, so bear with me because this is also something you want to pay attention to. We wanted to give you some more information about the awesome benefits of having a Prime car NFT for our upcoming Alpha Season Mint. You still have about 2 weeks to plan for the Alpha Season Mint, in addition to the previous benefits already mentioned in the last infographics, and they've got this nice little link that will click on that takes you right up to the top and shows you all about the already built-in utilities for the Prime cars, which we did talk about in a previous video. If you want to know more information about all these things, go check out my previous video. Holders of the Prime cars, Prime holders, can mint up to 3 Alpha Series NFTs for each Prime car NFT that they hold during the pre-sale. Snapshot will be taken from the blockchain 24 hours before the start of the pre-sale. On top of that, those with the King role can mint up to 7 Alpha Series with those, and the Prince role can mint up to 3 Alpha cars. So again, that's important because if you're going to be doing all these things, you want to be registered and you want to follow the directions we just talked about. Pre-sale priority for minting will be given to King, Prince, and Prime holder, and then the public. A quick reminder, if you hold different sets of Prime cars, you can accumulate VIP points, and for every 1,000 VIP points, you will get a free Alpha Series Mint NFT. I will be talking about that more at the end of this video. Now, here is another link for them that they put in this announcement, nicely, conveniently packaged for you to click onto so you can watch the VIP video again. So the date for the mint is still February 2nd, and the announcement of the price has been already taken care of, and there's all kinds of sneak peeks we're going to check out. But let's go ahead, you guys, and jump to this right here just so you can see for yourself how this works and how they put thought into the instructions with which they delve into their community and hand out perfectly. So the Prime Car NFTs collection allows access to special VIP game in which you can earn ADA. Holders can claim royalties associated with the Season 1 collection, get access to the pre-sale of all the future collections for the whitelist, exclusive airdrops for in-game playable assets and collectibles, first access to the beta trials. Now, they've also upgraded some of the things you can get with the Prime cars, but let's get into some of these technical announcements right now. Introducing SpeedThrone Alpha Series NFT Collection. Supply 5,000 NFTs. Mint price 99 ADA. Mint date February 2nd, 2023. Now, these NFTs are done in video format with algorithmically assembled traits. Each NFT is designed to represent a full racing kit in which you get all the included assets in one package. Each NFT will feature 8 different traits. 4 background traits that are 3D rendered in Unreal Engine, and 4 traits on top of the video, the foreground traits describing the features that are added to that particular car. The 4 background traits include environment, car, rims, car faction design. Each one of the 5,000 background visuals are unique. To our knowledge, this is the first time we have seen something like this on Cardano. The environments represent the racetracks that we will have in the first release of the game. The cars are in-game car assets that the player will get access to. The rims are merely cosmetic. And the factions are related to the lore behind the game. There are 30 factions, 20 that are competing for the throne and 10 that represent the people from each racetrack. The 4 ground traits include engine class, handling, special item, and driver. Engine class will determine what types of events this car kit is specialized in. Handling trait is highlighted by a steering wheel that has a cosmetic look but also affects the car's handling inside the game. Special items are the same as prime cars, but now with much more diversity and rarity with in-game special utility. Some give you extra rewards, some give you future whitelisting, some unlock certain features, etc. Drivers. The drivers are representing the profile picture aspect of our NFT. The drivers can be used to diversify the community and help people form teams. On top of the normal SpeedThrone drivers, we have 9 Cardano CNFT projects that are also represented in our game. From blue chip projects like Chilled Kongs to newer projects like Ancient Dragon Alliance. We have asked those communities to nominate their drivers. Then our community has voted for 5 of them, and we have made those 5 into 3D models, and they have become drivers. There is a poster in our announcements that you can check out the different CNFT projects involved in this collection. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and end this video by checking out the action on JPEG Store for the Prime cars that have already been minted. But before we do, in case you're thinking about getting into this project, now not financial advice, always do your own research, but if you're wanting to mint this awesome looking Alpha Series coming up, and you're thinking about picking up some Prime cars, well, there's a little VIP game you can take place in that gets you some points, that gets you some free mints. So let's check it out. Here's your infographic right here. We got 3 different ways to do this. We've got the color specialist, which gets you 400 points. That's 3 identical everything across the board. The same key, the same car, the same color. We've got the key specialist, which gets you 700 points. And that you have to have 1 of each of the 4 different types of key. Doesn't matter the color or the cars involved. Now, the best one of all, you've got the car specialist. This will get you 1,000 points. That's good for a free mint within itself right there. All cars of the same color regardless of the key. Now let's go check out some of the details on what exactly it is that they're giving away here. We'll check out the leaderboard here in a second on the website, but for now, I'm going to leave you with this awesome looking trailer. You need to check this out. Come on. Now, you know that was freaking awesome. One more thing to mention before we check out the action, which actually is my favorite part of the videos. Keep an eye on their dev streams here, you guys. They have a YouTube channel as well, and they do some updates. I think it's every other Friday pretty much. There's a whole bunch of stuff you can pour through. They go through the game, the beta versions and all that stuff. It's good just to be integrated into this and to see exactly what they're up to. So I will also leave the link to their YouTube channel in the description box below, but you can find each individual here by being just a part of the community. So if you haven't joined yet, you have all the options to get into where you need to go, the Twitter, the Discord, the website, all that stuff. Let's go actually jump into that website real quick and look at that leaderboard, and then let's go look at the Prime cars real quick because I want to see exactly a little bit more about what's going on myself. All right, back to the website here, which actually is a really good website. Again, the link will be in the description box below, so come check it out for yourself. There's all kinds of information on this project that I didn't even talk about in this video. I talked a lot about it in my previous video, but if you want to know about the tokenomics, it's all right there. You can see what they're doing, what they're planning. Don't forget, this is also a project that is going to be going cross-chain, so big aspirations, huge goals here. Not enough time to put in one video, but let's go check out that leaderboard real quick and just to see the graphics on the people who are really taking place in this. So if you take a look here, And there's a video that I recommend you watch if you really want to deep dive into this game leaderboard, because some of us really enjoy these kinds of things. So you've got your rank. You've got 1 through the top. How far does this thing down go? All the way down to 29. So we've got this guy, David DU. I hope I said that right. My man's got a final score of 16,300 points. My guy's got 6 color sets, 8 key sets, and 5 car sets. That's 16 free mints already right there, just from the points that he's been accumulating. We've got a few people down the board there. We've got David DBT, and if you look at, you can see all the individual sets. Not everybody has all 3, but they've got some of these, and they've got some of those. We keep going down here. There. Oh, hey, shout out to a tier 3 member right there, Mr. Bob's Token. What's up, Bob's Token? And who's this guy right here? Ultimate Warrior. So what I did was I actually accumulated very early on mint day. I got myself, and I made sure I got at least 1 of each set. I've got a whole bunch of other cards too. I've got a bunch of diamond keys and some golds. I'm getting ready to mint the heck out of this project. It's just really cool to be able to look around and check this stuff out here. So, you know, one last thing. Let's go ahead and jump into the SpeedThrone Prime series. Let's update this real quick and check out the action on JPEG Store. So the floor on these is 180. The mint on this particular run was 125, so it's a well above mint. We've got 163.3k volume right there. We've got only the 1,000 items and the 234 owners, so this is a very limited production, and these prime cars will play a role in the future of this entire project. The prime series, in my opinion, is something you've got to have if you're planning on being a part of this game. The alpha series is awesome. It's coming up. There's all kinds of play to earn being developed, but these prime series are sick. And a little tidbit too, by the way, they're called prime series because they're prime CGI colors, and I thought that was really cool. It's a nice touch by the devs there that I just learned the other day. So you've got your floor right here. We've got different colors. We've got the reds and the blues and the greens, and you can see that basically the floor is made up of these particular cars, and people have scrambled and made their sets. Now I don't think that there's any reason for people to continue to not stack these sets, because you're accumulating points. There's plenty of time before the alpha series mint to end up with the free mint. Each one of these things is worth 99 ADA. I mean, it's just a great little bonus. I love the way the team came up with this idea. It incentivizes the people to buy and hold the prime cars, and it also gives back to the people who are supporting this project early, and I really do always love to see those kinds of things. You can see the floor is actually pretty thin, and it starts to climb pretty quickly, and a lot of these are just the base keys. You can check out all of the attributes right here by just coming down here and clicking on the properties. And you can see the color, the car type, the car class, the car model, trait count, special item. You can go, you know, by checking all these out. Now, keep in mind that the diamond keys are very rare. There's only 10 gold cars in the entire set. And then you got the diamond keys, the gold keys, the silver key, and the bronze key. That's how people are making their complete sets. You can look more into the Discord and find out more yourself and watch that video if you want to know how to actually make these sets and wrap your mind around it. Once you figure it out, it's actually really easy to do. And it's just a great thing to be involved in. So the activity here, you can see there's been lots of ups and downs. Some pretty high powered sales have gone on here. We've got people coming in and getting some offers in at below mint, or I'm sorry, below floor, which is really good. These people are some savvy shoppers right there. You can see the action going down a few hours ago, all the way down to a couple days ago. And, you know, people going ahead and stacking those, some nice sales. You can see on some of the more rare cars and some of the more rare keys and all that stuff. I told you I'd give you my personal opinion on this, guys. Yes, I do love this project. Yes, I did mint this project. Yes, I'm going to be minting the next series. I'm very involved with the founder. I love what they're developing, the play to earn, the cross chain, the whole 9 yards. I talk about it a lot on my Discord here. I've got a bunch of whitelists to give away. I've got some free items to give away too as well. Shout out from the team. Again, you got to be a member of my subscription, the tier 3 subscription membership, to be a part of that. Come join my Discord, you guys. I do, and this is just my opinion, not financial advice, but I do expect that the floor price on these may rise leading up towards the mint, because people want to make sure they get guaranteed the ability to do that. Each prime card gets you 3 mints, so it's freaking awesome. Hey, you guys know I love you. I'm working hard to get the good information out there to you. I've got to get this video out and upload it in plenty of time for people to have the information they need to know on the projects that need to be featured right here on UltimateCNFT. Oh yeah, where the cream always rises to the top. Peace out, and God bless.